beautiful walking miracles, and welcome back to my channel. My name is 𝗁𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗁 and I mentor busy professionals to detox their mind and body, gain energy, and live a low toxin lifestyle so that they can take control of their health. And on today's episode, I'm going to be talking to you about how to truly forgive, especially our parents. I mentor my clients on how to become a master manifester. And we manifest with our powerful minds, but we also manifest with our heart. And really the secret to manifestation is having an open heart. And one of the things that blocks us from having an open heart is not truly forgiving. So when we don't access this powerful space right here, it's because of, not forgiving and past hurts, traumas, which can manifest into limiting beliefs. So that is why it is so important for us to forgive, especially our parents, because we can form these subconscious, we program our subconscious mind from ages 0 to 7. So it is really important to forgive and really dig into why we think the way we think, why we act the way we act. And like I said, uncover those limiting beliefs that can keep you stuck in a story. So I say I'm going to teach you how to truly forgive because, there were times when I forgave, but I realized I still needed to do a little bit more forgiving. So just like a lot of you guys, right? My parents did hurt me. And at first, I always handled it and had the mindset of, accept an apology that you never got. I forgive them because the forgiveness is not for them, it is for me. And it frees myself. And the only thing that it's going to do if I hold on to this hurt and choose not to forgive is it's going to, it's just going to hurt me basically. And obviously in forgiving somebody, it ends up freeing them as well. And we have to remember, of course, right? Forgiveness is not taking away from what somebody did or excusing their actions. It is just choosing to let go of the hurt that, oh my gosh, a beautiful bird just came in my window. So yeah, confirmation right there, right? Like, let it go, guys. We have to let the shit go so we can free ourselves. Okay, so it's not taken away from what happened, what somebody did to you. It is just simply letting go of it, not holding on to it anymore. It is not ours to carry. No, it's not. And I also just want to touch on the fact that, when we choose not to forgive, we really walk around like victims, and we project onto people our pain. Essentially that's what we're doing. We're not acting from a place of our true self. We're just acting from our traumas and from our pain. So like I said, in my younger years, I had that mindset of, okay, everything is happening for me, and everything's happened for a reason. This is making me stronger, and that kind of mindset. And I also, obviously, as I grew up, was like, okay, like they're just a human. And I think that was like a really pivotal point for me, and I'm sure for a lot of you guys, like, right, just to be like, wow, like, when we grow up, we just think like, oh my gosh, mom and dad, like they're just like, they know everything, they're perfect, they're whatever. But we realize like, whoa, like they are humans, like just like us, and they're figuring shit out as well. So obviously I started tapping into that and realizing that a lot. And then obviously through my spiritual awakening journey, just like I shared in my first YouTube video, I really believe that we chose our parents on a deeper spiritual level to learn the lessons, and they chose us as well. As crazy as that might seem, it just makes sense to me. So, and really I think what changed for me is, so I had the hard conversations, right, with my parents, and I know not everyone can do that, but not everyone will choose to do that. It's not easy. And, I say some parents, multiple parents, because I have step parents as well, some might not have liked the conversation, even though it needed to be had. needed to be said. And some of them were like, oh, this was great. I'm really glad you brought this up. Like, obviously, in me bringing it up and just being open and speaking my truth, it also heals them as well, right? So I think having those hard conversations is definitely a way that we can truly heal with our parents or with whoever, right? Whatever person has hurt us. And so I just think that in having those conversations, that was really healing in itself, just to say, hey, this hurt me, and just for them to recognize that. And I want to teach you something super powerful that I learned from, I believe her name is Dr. 𝗵𝗃𝗺, but she goes by the holistic psychologist on Instagram. And she talks about honor the and. So we can honor the and, right? Your parents hurting you or your ex-partner hurting you or whoever hurt you, it does not take away from the fact that that was messed up, right? We can't just say, oh, I forgive them and whatever, it's okay, and just like brush it under the rug. Like, we have to actually like honor that it happened and it hurt us, and we can't disregard our feelings and whatever emotions we feel, right? So honor the and this is what this basically means. It was fucked up that you did this and it hurt me. And I understand that you have an inner child inside of you that you still haven't healed yet, that you are projecting your fears and your traumas from what you experienced in your own childhood and your life onto me. So honor the and. Another example, I have fear come up sometimes, and it can be very confronting to launch my life coaching business. And I also persist forward anyways. I feel the fear and do it anyways. And I know that this is what I was called to do. And it's not a matter of if I want to do it, I need to do it because Spirit put it on my heart. So honor the and, right? We need to recognize both things. And that's very powerful. And the reason why, like I said, I say truly heal, truly forgive is because, I'll give you an example. I was on a family trip and, with one of my parents, and little inner child Cassidy came up, and I was like, whoa. And then I realized what happened was, I talked to my parent about what was coming up, and actually what was happening is it was something that happened to me in childhood, something very hurtful. And I realized I never talked to them about it. And, everyone's different. And, I definitely am super grateful. And let me just throw this out there too. Like, our men, they need to talk. Like, we're not victims and stuff here, but we can definitely agree, right? That in our society, like, us sisters, we've been like taught to be emotional and cry about it. It's okay. We can talk about it. Oh, okay. Like, like it's accepted, right? To be emotional, but like just really talking about it and letting it out is so important. So I just realized like, whoa, I never talked to them about that. So that really came up again. So it's like so important, just at least in my personal experience, to really like just like actually express like, oh, this actually happened and it hurt me, but I love you and I forgive you, So what, like I said, now getting to the main thing that I really want to share here is, to truly forgive. This is something that you can do, guys. You have to realize we all have inner children inside of us, right? And so if, for example, your parents passed on a fear, limiting belief, whatever, where do you think they got that from? Their reality. They got that from their past, from their parents, right? And it just keeps passing on until someone is like, no, this is not what we're going to do anymore. And they heal that. So I want you guys to try to look at whoever it is that hurt you, whatever it is that you already have forgiven, but maybe you need to do a little bit more forgiveness work. Really look at them as like a little inner child, right? Like a little child that got scared, that got hurt. And that's where they're acting from, guys. That is truly where we're all acting from, is our inner child, which needs healing, love, compassion, awakening. And I just encourage you right now to tell your parent or whoever hurt you, it's inner child, I love you, I forgive you, I see you. And you can also do the same for yourself as well. So I hope that this reminded you that we are all just truly walking each other home. And there are obviously lessons in everything, but I really just wanted to touch on this really important subject, because when we don't have an open heart space, we can't manifest, like truly. So I can teach manifestation all day and teach all the secrets and the tricks and all of that, but really the key, like I said, the secret to it is having this open heart space. Don't close this off anymore, guys. The world needs more heart open people. This is our truest self. We're here to remember who we are, and I believe that we forgot so that we could remember. Let me know if this landed for you. I know this was a lot. It's not easy for me to share as well, definitely these vulnerable shares, but like I said, Spirit put it on my heart, so gotta do it. Gotta do it. So grateful to share. Sending you endless love always. Namaste.